So many of the people have such bad anxiety when they think about what is life purpose, what they're gonna do in their life. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Pooja and welcome to my family. In this channel, we talk about social media marketing, self development, self learning, and much more. So, if that is what interests you, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell notification to get notified every time I come out with a new video. In today's video, I want to talk to you about why finding a life purpose is so crucial. So, if I have to read this from the internet, I would say your life purpose consists of the central motivating aim of your life, the reason you get up in the morning. But for me, life purpose is simply something that sets your heart on fire. Now, what does that mean? Life purpose is nothing but something that gives meaning and happiness to your life. Something that gives me happiness does not necessarily mean that it would give the same amount of happiness, the same amount of meaning to your life. Now, if I ask you, how often do we think about finding a life purpose? Pause this video right now and write it in the comment section below. Let me give you a simple answer. We always think about this question only when we are in a trouble or only when we are sitting idle. We do not usually ask ourselves what is the purpose of our life when we are in between of a match or when we are watching the television. Just because those are the things that gives happiness to our life, that gives joy to our life. We only ask this question when we are stuck at a place, when we think idly, when we are in the middle of a problem. Don't we ask ourselves, what am I doing with my life? What am I supposed to do? What I am meant to be? These are the questions that knock into our mind not so often, but when it does, we never really come up with an answer. Finding a life purpose is not that difficult. It is already within us. Finding a life purpose does not necessarily mean that you will have to find out what you want to do for the rest part of your life, but it simply means that what you want to do in the very next moment of your life. And there is a vast difference between these two. If you find out something that you love doing, something that gives happiness and joy to you, why not spend a little bit of time with that particular task so that you can find out that if it becomes a purpose to your life. We often compare our lives with the lives of our mates. We often think what other person is doing. But is that the right approach? What gives your friend happiness and joy to their life does not necessarily mean that it would give the same amount of feelings to you. But still, we think about others in the process of finding our own life purpose. And that's completely a wrong approach. So, to find your life purpose, it is extremely crucial that you spend time with yourself and try to understand what gives you happiness, what gives meaning to your life, and what set your heart on fire. Now, you can ask me, is it necessary to have only one life purpose in life? I would say no, absolutely not. You can have multiple life purposes in life, and that's completely normal. While growing up, my father used to always tell me that you should always find a purpose in every task you do. For example, why am I studying a particular subject? Why am I buying a particular product? Why am I doing what I am doing today? I never really understood all this. But now, when I sit back and think, it does make sense to me. So, we always do a certain kind of task only because we have some purpose to do that task. Finding out a life purpose is not that difficult, trust me. You just have to find out what gives peace to your life and what keeps you happy. If I take an example of myself, I am an engineering student and most of my friends wants to join a corporate job because it gives them happiness and it gives a certain kind of meaning to their life, but it never really meant sense to me. Just because I do not get that excited when I talk about a corporate job. So, if you start doing something by seeing somebody else, you may continue to do that particular task for some weeks, months, or even years. But later in life, you won't be able to do it. And this comes very naturally to us because we continue to live in a certain kind of society that have a certain kind of mindset. But does that mean we have to think in that particular way? Your life purpose is not sitting under a rock. You just have to find out the path which leads you towards finding the purpose of your life. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it was helpful. And if it was, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with everybody you know because you never know, you might help somebody finding out their purpose of life. So that's it. You can follow me on Instagram for daily updates and more content like this. And till then, stay safe, stay happy, stay positive. I will see you on my next one.